Hello, we are approaching my studio. And this is the hallway where there's some overflow. I promised that I would give a tour of this. There's my seat for guests. There's where the art's still on the wall. It used to be a gallery. I have a little bit of storage back there. There's some colors I'm not using right now. There's my camera hanging over my head. Here are the larger bottles. These are prism pours and primary elements in smaller bottles. These are larger bottles again, prism pours and primary elements. This is my workstation, and that's the stool I step up on. There's my OXO omelet turning flip and fold spatulas from Good Grips that are the best paint spreading tool I know of. And various clips and skewers. And those are all colored cell activators made with Aussie Floetrol for the most part. I have some longer spatulas, miscellaneous shovels, basting brushes, cottage cheese lids, timer, spatulas of different sizes, metal and silicone, my drying rack, the ruler I use to stir my paint in big bottles. That is the table. I've just reorganized my studio, so that's my view out the window. This is the wash basin that I call the bucket. There's a bunch of silicone cups under there, and I've recently gained storage somewhat and lost space, gained storage. Canvases. There's some paint cans that I use to get rid of bloom paint covered tools occasionally. A few other things hiding under there, like yesterday's artworks, and some fresh canvases. There's a stool I have to sit on. Appreciate that. Some spare canvases, some that need to be fixed, some that are going to be used for inspiration. Here's my work table, recently installed. There's yesterday's painting, all glowy and gorgeous. There's a triple-decker rack with some of my house paint in prism pour bottles, and we are almost done. So there's more art on the wall, as you can see, from before pouring and some after, like that right there. There's an old coffee table that's now been put on wheels that has long drawers in the end, and a credenza, I think you call them, with every other tool you can imagine that came out of this space over here. This is the closet, where I keep the vast majority of my canvases up top. I just recently gave myself a stool to sit on while mixing because it hurts my back. Various pouring mediums and large jugs of paint. Here's my prism pour selection and various other paints. And last but not least is my storage rack underneath where we started, basically underneath most of the bottles. I've got miscellaneous paint trays and silicone objects and lots of primary elements. And that is that. I love you guys. Take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you anon around the studio. Bye for now. Priscilla.